this flower is. The peachy pink one. Out. Got this. And this one. It has a little bit. I never noticed this one. Look how pretty this one is. I don't think there's any more over here.
Have you ever seen a bug?
Yeah. I see it. I'm wondering what that was. So cool.
So Dylan went through yesterday when it was nasty and rainy and gross, and basically filled in the holes in the floor so that way when we go to put the vinyl down, because it's going to be one full sheet, so that way it's under the couch and it's under the cabinets and everything except for the shower pan. Everything's all level. Basically, it hasn't fully dried yet. It was supposed to be a 3-hour dry. However, I think because it was so damp and cold, it just didn't dry. Even though we did check it for temperature issues, there was nothing. So we're gonna switch gears, clean this out, and make sure it's all clean. And we're gonna make templates for the windows and put windows in today. At least 3 of them, because one of them, we don't even have the wall done. So there's that. Update, still very pregnant, so I can't do a lot of heavy lifting. I have a doctor's appointment coming up. We'll see what happens there, but having a lot of cramping, so, and a lot of pain, normal out of breathness, basically, as well, so wish me luck. Did you call Brandon? Huh? Honey, give me your phone. Give me your phone.
I hate talking.
I know you do. But you're gonna. I knew it was because you didn't want to talk. You didn't want to tell them bad news. But it's not bad news. The problem is that Dylan's in a wedding on the 30th of this month, which happens to be the day after we come home from the hospital from a planned C-section. So, hot mess, but he's hoping to be able to literally get home and boogie foot to the next few towns over, basically, get his fitting done, and then be in the wedding the next day and then come home fairly soon so he doesn't miss any time with his kid. But he's been friends with this guy for a very long time, even lived with him when we first got together, and the fact that he might miss it kind of sucks. And by kind of, I mean really. I don't think scissors are gonna work on this. I might need to use that. Exactly. Maybe, I don't think so. I know that.
Actually, I don't know if I would use it that because we probably won't keep, we're not keep this line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always right.
He says I'm not always right. Most of the time I am. Because I think of the 5,000 other details that go into it or what could happen down the line. And he does not. He's not a planner. But I love him for it because he's patient.
Oh yeah.
Will or do, George? Oh, Dylan? This might have come with one. That'd be exciting if it did. Template for opening size. Genius! They're geniuses. Cut the plastic off though. Let me double check. No, it doesn't, but it's that piece though. Remember the flashing piece? That brings it tight together. There we go. I feel like it's a little bit big. But it's right. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Tonight I have to put another template. We win. If you haven't noticed, we got our door in. She's big and beautiful. She's big and beautiful. We love her. I just need a handle for it. And then we need to get the outside, whatever we're going to use for the siding. I'm thinking we're probably just going to use wood, possibly cedar. And then we'll be able to insulate, put a window in on there as well. Because basically what's going to happen from about here over is going to be kitchen. You're going to have range, sink, and there's going to be a window here, and then windows over on these sides. So we're hoping everything works. The sink is going to be here. Window's probably going to be like that. Yeah. Or do you just want one?
I've just got one.
Okay. Because remember the sink is going to be here. Okay. Where's that? Actually, hold on. We're gonna need, if this is where it's gonna go,
We're gonna want to cut it on the outside.
you gotta cut those, you gotta cut that chunk off. This chunk. So we can lay this flat on there.
Why is it so big?
I mean, because you have to have extra because your trim pieces. Just be careful where you're stepping. I made that mistake.
Trim pieces? Yeah, but your trim's not that freaking massive.
You gotta have a little extra give
For what?
for the trim. If you take the window, minus this. Hold that. Oh, Jesus. So be on the outside though, remember. Gotta have wooden pieces lie around. And I guess my original one's not horrible, but it's still, you still have to have extra. You still have to have room to be able to maneuver it in there.
That much though? Like, you're way past
It's just this piece. Not this, just this to cut. There's gonna be boards, baby. There's gonna be boards. It'll be fine. So on this, I'll go like that. Got blue tape.
You're gonna want to cut it on the outside though.
Yes, you will cut on the outside. You're gonna do holes where it goes, and then I need that blue tape. So basically, what we're gonna do is we put the piece of cardboard up, and I have these little arrows. We're gonna do a hole in each corner, and then Dylan will be able to take the cardboard cutout on the outside, tape it, and put those arrows that are on the cardboard lined up perfectly with those holes, and he can cut it on the outside so it's easier. It sounds simple. It should be simple. Will it be? That is the question. So now that we got the holes, basically take that, cut out, put it on the outside, and line her up. I know, I look good. My God, are these prescription? Oh, they're sickening. You're blind. I felt like I was on a roller coaster. You can tell when you're blind and your husband's blind and you use his prescription safety glasses that I did not know were prescription. Woohoo! Basically, we're not pros, but what we were told was you got to get the little pieces off with sandpaper, and then you use Rust-Oleum primer paint that protects against rust, because now we've exposed the metal to the elements. So we have to put that around this little piece, and then we can build a frame to go around it so we can adhere it to it and put it in place. Feels like I'm on a roller coaster. I'm going to use those clips to clip them in place, and we probably have to use liquid nails. I feel like I'm in a bubble. Just a little bubble. That should be good though. I have to do the primer on it. The wind should dry that out pretty good by the time you're done. But we'll have
that grab down to, but
So then now we need liquid nails to go on it, and then we'll pop these in place, let it dry for a bit, and then we'll do the window. Make sense? All right, I don't know where you put the liquid nails. I didn't think it through. So I can't take it out. We'll have to just, you'll have to just put it up underneath there, and then we'll glue it in place. I was really, really good at wanting it to stay there. Okay.
alright, clamp that corner right there.
Is that side?
I don't know.
There. You need 2.5 pieces. All right, now we can do that one. Basically, Dylan had to redo the bottom because there really just wasn't enough liquid nails there to hold the frame in place before the window. It's not as windy today. There.
You want to overlap it when you get back over here.
Okay. I'm confused on what it's supposed to be hooked to. It's not going this way. No. It would go this way. Why is it so off? Hold on. That does pull it in quite a bit. Yep. Clearly panic attacks are fucking A. Are just our thing.
Hopefully they don't leak.
Alright, Debbie Downer. Positive vibes only here, sir.
It's not very good.
Because it gripped on it. Better? Cinderella?
We can figure it out.
What's it feel like?
What?
What's it feel like?
Rubber.
Takes all the road noise and all the outside noise out, right?
Yeah.
Nice.